1, 2, 1, 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Oh, happy birthday to Taurus, bless Taurus. Oh, happy birthday to Taurus, sexy Taurus. Oh, happy birthday to all of our lovely and sexy and handsome and woo, so real Taurus. Happy birthday is for you and only you. I don't know. I heard Mr. Magoo for some of you guys. I don't know what you guys thinking, but some of you guys looking at old reruns or something. I heard Mr. Magoo. Happy birthday to you, Taurus. Yes. Please remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is still a sigh. You hear me? Yeah. And goodbye means goodbye. Bottom line. I get you guys. Taurus, the higher realms want you guys to know that it's 2 days that you don't ever have to worry about. 2 days. Yesterday and tomorrow. Why? Because yesterday's history. And tomorrow's a mystery. What? Yes. You gotta live for today. You hear me? Your beautiful, beautiful, established day. And blessed day. All right. So now, Taurus, at the top of the hour, I just want to let you guys know that, and the higher realms really employed me to let you guys, all of you guys, know that you are a key component. You are a mass key component. And this is the higher realms' message to you. You are a massive key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet. Said divine planet from the higher realms, right? And the higher realms said that word could be no other word than planet. Why? So that you guys will know without a shadow of a doubt, Taurus, that you are planned. I can't make that up. That ET, the last 2 letters in the word planet is ET, and that stands for until the end of time, or to the end of Earth's timeline. Can't make that up either. You see, the higher realms want you guys to know that you have been living the ET life all your life. Taurus said, what that is, girl? That is E, executing low vibe energy, and T, transmuting it into high vibe energy. You guys have been doing that all your life. Some of you guys have been doing it for couples, husband and wife is what I hear. You guys have been helping couples, sustain their marriages in such a way. And some of you guys have been praying for people's marriages too, just to stay. Wow. Yeah, I hear you, Taurus, and I see you, and the higher realms see you. So you guys are being commended here for those major key component things that you do. So I see that as well. I see you guys did a lot of that in your lifetime. A lot of you guys, is what I'm seeing is a lot of you guys had a lot of friends that were not as fortunate as you. And you guys saw them unhappy. I'm seeing once upon a time in your lifetime, you had a friend that was not as happy about a situation in their life, right? And I'm seeing them sitting on the steps, like a porch step, arms on the steps, knees up, just sitting on the step, feeling down about something. And you guys extended yourself in every way. Some of you guys donated some clothes and shoes to them in such a way that was beautiful, because you guys had some things that you could, afford to give away. So I'm seeing you guys, really recognize that they needed it. You felt like more than you. And that was, profound. That was a profound thing to do, Taurus. You guys went home in your closet. You went to the shoes. You guys really did that. And for that, you will always be recognized in the higher realms. You guys were E, executing low vibe energy, and T, transmuting it into high vibe energy. Every chance you get, that's what you guys do, is what I see. And I can't see, how old were you at that time. Some of you guys look like teenagers, maybe. You guys were up in teenager age, 15, 16, something like that. That's beautiful. You guys really do. Because, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but we are on the big screen in the higher realms, okay? We are on the big screen to be seen. The higher realms see us all the time. So just like you watch every now and then, this, that, and the third, the higher realms watch all the time. And you guys just melted, the hearts in the higher realms. By doing so, you guys really, really made a difference in this area here in the below. Whew. Great job, Taurus. Great, great, great job. Yes, great job. Some of you guys got a birthmark on your inner thigh. Looking at it from my point of view, it's like your left thigh, inner thigh. Some of you guys got a little birthmark there. I'm hearing some of you guys say it looked like the shape of a whole person. I don't want to say anything at this point. But yeah, so that is something that you guys, the higher realms, is pointing out your birthmark there. I don't know, the higher realms is pointing out your elongate hair. Some of you guys have long hair. You've been working on growing your hair or something of that nature. And your hair has grown. That was your thing that you wanted to be known somehow in the spiritual realm, something about that. It's all about your energy, so that's what the higher realms is sharing with you guys here. Yeah. I'm seeing some of you guys, this is weird because I don't know what Taurus this is, but some of you guys wanted once upon a time, or it's still in your energy mind or in the back of your mind, something about a nose job. Some of you guys really don't like your nose. I don't know what that is. And that's weird because both of you guys are saying your nose and your toes. Something you guys don't like about your nose and your toes. I don't know what that is, Taurus. The higher realms is saying that higher realms put you together as beautiful as a rose. That's what I'm hearing. And so what, you don't like your nose and your toes? Yeah. Some of you guys got a medium thing, like a navel that's an innie and an outie, and I can't explain it. But the higher realms is pointing out an innie and an outie. And a lot of you, the person who I'm talking to, it's like an innie but outie. It's weird. So yeah, and the along with that innie and outie, a lot of you guys have that line. It's like a line that goes down and it's weird. It's like a line. I definitely don't have a line. You guys have a line. You know what I'm saying? So just to let you guys know, it's like a line. Yeah, boy. Okay, so a lot of you guys are, some of you guys really love cats because you are of a feline, something of feline. Yeah, that's all I can say at this point. Some of you guys really love cats, and because of the feline in you, is what I'm hearing. I hope I'm gonna get that right. That's what I'm hearing from the higher realms, is telling me that you guys are like of that. So in other words, a lot of you guys, because we're multidimensional spirits, a lot of you guys are otherworldly, as well. That line says something there. The innie and outie says a lot. That the higher realms would give me. The reason you have the innie outie because you are also, of otherworldly, and it's a part of the feline community or something of that nature. I hope I'm saying that right, you guys. I hope you're clear. Gosh, I hope you're clear. This is only for the spiritually mature at this point. Yeah, for sure. You guys are being anchored at this time. I'm hearing, says the Lord. That is like that. You're being anchored at this time, says the Lord. Yeah. Some of you guys are getting forward to some new glasses or something about new glasses. I'm hearing and seeing. Okay. That thing there. I'm seeing if the higher realms want to share anything else with me about you guys' spirit, identity. That because this is all about your identity, who you are and whose you are. The higher realms say for this moment, the higher realms is interesting right now. However, a lot of you guys do have that. If you put your hand in prayer and open it up, a lot of you guys see that line going across. A lot of you guys have that a crescent shape. But the higher realms is saying it's like an upside down umbrella shape or a U shape, that goes across. A lot of you guys also have that as well. Now, this is distinct for a smaller you few, but then a whole lot of you. So the higher realm said, I thought it was a distinct thing, but the higher realm said it's for a lot of you. A lot of you guys were born with a little pinch, or tinge or cinch of gray hair in the top of your head. It's non-negotiable, noticeable type of thing, right? So I just want to share that with you guys. And the higher realms is also pointing out for some of you guys, you have something about when you were coming up, you had more teeth. something about more teeth in the back. That's what I'm getting. Majority of you had more teeth growing in, and it was, you know how, anyway, you had more than the average teeth or something of that nature. You never look back at it because it was, I don't know, it was just something said by the doctors. You had more teeth than the average person. Like, say, like by third grade, like that, you guys had a little bit more teeth than the average third or fourth grader. And I know that's not significant it is significant to you guys, but it's something that you didn't hold on to, of course not. But the higher realms is just kind of talking directly to you in every way. Some of you guys like to blow those little things, the little Santa Claus. We used to call them little Santa Claus. Some of you guys like to find those and blow those as well, for good luck. Never mind. The higher realms is saying something about you guys. Some of you guys used to be the ones who used to pass the notes in class. And I don't know what grade. It's showing me like 4th or 5th grade for some of you guys. Do you like me? Yes or no? That thing right there. Some of you guys used to do that. And they used to have the little check boxes or something. I mean, this is what I'm getting. Some of you guys used to have a pair of yellow tennis shoes that you love so much, is what I'm getting. Yeah. And something about a skateboard lord. Some of you guys, skateboard lord. So some of you guys did like the skateboard. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to try to get out of that energy, you guys, because I want to continue to tell you guys that, the higher realms, I want you to be aware that, life is your soul's mission. It's not a competition. That's why the higher realms employed special, special forces inside of you, a special energy that you can tap into, and that is called your intuition. All right? If you can trust your intuition, Taurus, you can begin to see without sight. People wonder why the blind man or the blind woman can go day or night, because they really do trust their intuition. And they have learned to see without sight. Now, the higher realms wants you to know, along with this spiritual mission, there will be people in competition with you guys. That dressed up garbage can? That dressed up garbage can, man, woman, it could be anyone, and that person running around with a $500 hat on a 50-cent head, always trying to tell you something and then trying to go to bed. Yeah, Taurus. And don't forget that one with the degrees more than the thermometer, right? But always asking you what to do. I can't make it up. But the bottom line is they're all in competition with you. And the higher realms want you to be reminded that this is your soul's mission. And the higher realms have employed something so dynamic inside you. It is called your intuition. That intuition keeps you spiritually tethered to this beautiful thing called your spiritual GPS, which the higher realm said the GPS stands for your gods, your guides, or God pointing you to the next level of step of origin in your life. That acronym for STEP stands for STEP, a solution to every problem. Making no mistake that you guys know that you know that a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen, period. Right? That's why you find yourself when you ask yourself, okay, and wait a minute, let me step back and see, am I a part of the solution? Oh, if I'm not, then that must mean I am the problem. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? So, yeah. So having that said, you guys are born with the STEP, a solution to every problem. The higher realm said you guys were born almost like a fully loaded 9mm 6-inch barrel, Smith & Wesson hollow points, fully loaded, not knowing which way to shoot. That's why the higher realms employ this beautiful thing called communication route, a spiritual communication route. And that has a lot to do with the numbers, signs, and synchronicities. All right? Now, that means your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. I can't make it up. You guys need to know that you know your number, signs, and synchronicity. Your 514 is so profound. I feel like shut the front door. Some of you guys, we got the front door open, shut the front door. So the higher realms say it right now. That number 5, that number 5 is so powerful because it's your birthright. This is your birthright number, 514. Now the higher realms is speaking to you through your number 5, telling you guys that that number 5 is because you guys are bringing so much positive change from every dimensional level alive. I can't make it up. You guys, that number 5 birthright is saying, because the number 5 is a multidimensional spiritual number, you guys are multidimensional spiritual beings. And you can't get around that. A lot of you grew up always having change around you, always having change in your house, because you bring that positive change in this dimensional level. Now, let's not forget, a lot of you guys, you come in a situation and you change the whole dynamic of everything. I know you guys changed a powerful dynamic in your family when you were born. A lot of you guys really need to recognize that you guys say, like, if you come around a situation or a place or establishment, you guys can say 2 words in the whole establishment. It would change the ideology of the establishment. You know, something small as a football team changing, something about the football team. Yeah, I think they need a sub coach. Yeah, you came in and all of a sudden they had a assistant coach. You guys made a dynamic change there, right? So a lot of places you guys go, you really bring dynamic change in everything that you do. All you gotta do is check your meal prep. A lot of you guys meal prep change too, with a dynamic change, something you do. That is because of your birthright number 5, what it entails inside of you. So you guys are meant to bring positive change from every dimensional level to this level. Now, what I need to share with you guys is, because your number 5 is your birthright, you guys will also receive shmoney, some pocket change on your beautiful day. All right? In every way. So that 5 plus 1 equals the number 6. So number 6 is also your birthright. So don't forget that, you guys, okay? Because the higher realms wants you guys to be loved in every way. All right? So the higher realms deem number 6 as like a perfect number, because the higher realms said it took 6 days to make this world. On the Sabbath day, the higher realms rest, right? So the higher realms kind of really deem you guys as perfect, right? That number 6 brings a lot of frequency, a lot of different vibrations, money, physical aspects, money, this, that, and the third. It's like it brings so many frequencies and vibration. So the higher realms say you have no choice. The higher realms is telling you you have no choice but to persevere, okay? So the higher realms say you will persevere in every way, just as long as you do not get distracted. Now, the higher realms shared with me a long time ago through my meditation that distractions are sent simply to dis your actions, right? So that number 6 is your birthright number, and it brings a powerful frequency. So the higher realms are saying, please expect nothing less than the best from your lifetime here. I hope that's clear. Yeah. So because you have the next number, which is the number 1 here, as your birthright, the higher realms want you to be clear about your number 1 here. Because without the 1, there is no 1. The distance between 2 dots is 1 straight line. All right? So without the 1, there is no 1. The higher realms is saying to you, through your birthright number 1, that the number 1 was never, ever, ever included to be a number in ancient times. Why? Because numbers were meant to be plural, right? Numbers are meant to be plural. The number 1 simply represented God, the Alpha, the beginning. And that simply means that you guys are that God-like energy. You guys are the alphas that's having this whole new beginning here, right? So a lot of you guys are alpha males and alpha females. The higher realms don't want you to forget that, because you are the 1, all right? I can't make it up. You hear me? So you guys are alpha males and alpha females. And don't take that lightly, because a lot of people can live and die and never ever equate the usage of their alpha brain state. So the downside to that, being that number 1, is a lot of you guys may have, found yourself hard to match with a mate, because they cannot equate that alpha brain state, right? And that's okay, because some of you guys, that 1 represents, you guys are meant to, be that 1 in this lifetime. Okay? In every way. It doesn't mean that you don't bring positive change. It doesn't mean that you guys are not going to be stable in your lifetime. But some of you guys are meant to be in this lifetime alone. Some of you guys, okay? And that's what it represents. You see, that 5 is on the left, that 4 is on the right, because a lot of you guys will have a foundation of positive change on every dimensional level. However, a lot of people, they cannot equate this frequency that you carry. All right? I can't make it up. So, you guys, this number 4 is so powerful, because the higher realms is telling you through your birthright number 4 that the number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual world nor the spiritual realm. It means that the angels are sending you guys everything that you need from 4 corners of the world, from 4 seasons of the earth, from 4 elements of the world. You know what I'm saying? Even down to 4 legs on the table, just to keep you guys secure and stable. Some of you guys say, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, well, listen up. The higher realms is blessing you a 4. That's why you have those 4 wheels. A lot of people can do with just simply 2. That's why a lot of you guys may be a family of 4. That's why one of your nicknames or first and last or middle name is of 4 letters. That's why a lot of you guys have 4 children. All right? You guys need to know that in order to manifest, you can use all 4 elements because of who you are. You guys know, don't have to use the birthday, trick that they use with the fire sign and the air sign, lighting the candle and blowing it out. You guys do not have to use fire and air to manifest. You guys can use all 4 elements because you are blessed of 4. Did you hear me? I hope it's clear, you guys. So the higher realms is blessing you guys with stability, Now, because I'm looking at your birthright, when you see this 5 here, 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 and 5, it's like 55. So a lot of you guys have been seeing these numbers, signs, and synchronicity all your life and not knowing that the higher realms are speaking to you. And that's what hurts. That's the only reason why I share this. And I have to make a special video I have to make this special video where, something is slowing me down on it. I hope I did, but I'm going to do it again because this is profound. You guys need to know when the higher realms are speaking to you through your number, signs, and synchronicities. Did you hear me? So the higher realms may speak to you through the number 5, 6, right? The higher realms may speak to you through the number 5, 5, which is your birthright number. The higher realms may speak to you through 5, 6, 4, okay? And the higher realms may speak to you in those numbers, 5, 1, 4. And you guys not know it's 5:14. What time is it? 5:14. That's the higher realms telling you something to tap into. So the higher realms are speaking unto you, right? This is why the numbers, signs, and synchronicities are, a part of your communicating spiritual abilities. So that 55, you guys see a lot. Shout out to those who are 55. Shout out to those who are 54. Shout out to those who are 51. Shout out to those of you who have a child that's 10 years old. Shout out to those of you who have a child that's 14 years old, whether it's a grandchild or child. Okay, because they're coming up in your energy in every way. They have a lot to do with your energy. Bottom line. Shout out to those of you who have a 5-year-old child, a 5-year-old grandchild. Can't make it up. So, so that 55 is significant, and that is major change. So a lot of you guys are experiencing major change, and a lot of you guys, because that 55, equals 10, a lot of you guys are here to bring, to complete a full physical end in this lifetime. So you guys already went through the dreary tears. A lot of you guys are physically ending life's, lifetime cycles here. Some things may have followed you from a previous lifetime, but guess what? It stops here. The buck stops here because the higher realm said that number 1 is there. It's clear that you guys must have this new beginning. All right? But because 5 and 5 equals the number 10, a lot of you guys have that Alpha and Omega. See, that 1 is God, Alpha, the beginning. That 0 in the number 10 is Omega, the ending, God, right? So a lot of you guys are here for the beginning and the end, but however, to physically end all of this, a lot of you guys, karmic situation, karmic ties, things like that in this lifetime, they have to physically end in this lifetime. That's the bottom line. A lot of you guys, because you've been doing the work. It shows in your read here, but when I get to it, okay? So I need to point out that the higher realm said through this number 14, which is number 14, the higher realms said the number 14 is abbreviation for the 144. So all of this numbers, signs, and synchronicities makes a lot of sense when it comes to you guys and more. So you guys are a part of the 144 people that's here. Some of you guys really honestly know that. Well, you really don't know. But the bottom line is you guys are part of the 144 crew. Some of you guys, your star system is 144 light years away. So a lot of you guys volunteered to be here. All right? Bottom line, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. A lot of you guys was sent here on a mission to spiritually awaken people. And a lot of you guys are physically ending things in this lifetime. Period. That's why you bring this change. 144. That equals the number 9. I can't make it up. You guys were here to, spiritually awaken people and spiritually align them with their mission here. Because when you come here, you can really be out of sort. That's why we need each other to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? So that 14 is significant. So your birthright in its totality equals the number 10. Now that is profound. So the higher realms is big stepping with you guys from the beginning to the end. That is your birthright number in its totality. 1, 0, 10. 1 meaning the Alpha, God, the beginning. 0 meaning God, the ending, the Omega. So that means that you guys have the higher realms with you from the beginning to the end. And it is clear through your birthright message. All right, your birthright number. All right, that's why the higher realms tells you through the number 10. When the higher realms speak directly life into you through the number 10, guess what the higher realms are saying? Move forward with confidence. Because that confidence will come from within. Because you have it from the beginning till the end. I can't make it up. So that is your birthright number 10. Now, what you guys need to know is there's a lot of generational wealth here. Okay, a lot of you guys will be, a lot of goodness is coming towards you guys. It's almost like a lot of happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying one another here. A lot of generational wealth, and that generational wealth can be everything. It can come in many forms, but for a lot of you guys, it's coming through abundance, happiness, and joy. I see a lot of things that you guys manifested coming to light here, okay? A lot of things that you wanted for your birthday will be here. You will reap the positive benefits that you guys manifested here. Even though it's a snake type energy in your energy here, some type of malicious person, you guys look over your shoulders, something about this other woman, okay? In every way that's here. Yeah, trying to be a stickler today, okay? Because you guys are celebrating in every way, and you're being celebrated in every way. But it doesn't matter, Some of you guys know that there has been shenanigans going on. Let me just say it like that. The truth is, a lot of you guys already know the truth. Don't let your healing process block you in any way, because that's what I see. A lot of you guys, what is blocking you guys is this other woman is going to come out and tell you the truth today. So she's trying to block your joy and happiness in every way. And she's trying to use an alibi, because you didn't do this for that person, or because you didn't do that for that person. When the higher realms are saying you guys are successful, you're getting your accolades and your awards, bottom line, regardless. Okay, the higher realms got you in every way. You have accolades and rewards from the higher realms. And it's clear. It's something about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, cheating energy, that you guys have, you have already set boundaries with this other woman type trick. But she's trying to block your joy in every way by blocking it with telling you guys the truth. And her truth is like, she had a reason to. Because I felt like you wasn't there for them when they came home from work, or you didn't clean up, or you didn't do this, or what? Kick rocks for real. Higher realm said, that's okay, because what is working for you guys is losing this person. If this person was a close friend, you guys are going to lose this close friend. Because you're telling them to kick rocks, the bottom line. And that's working in your favor, the higher realm said. That will work in your favor. So today is going to be one of them days, and my heart goes out to you, Taurus. But you remember I told you your birthright is about the physical end. It's about spiritually waking these people up that you're dirty. Okay, bottom line is you're just dirty. And this is going to wake a lot of people up in their tracks, But the bottom line is, because you lose this very close friend, it will work in your favor in every way, because all you losing is like a grim reaper one day and a liar the next. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for the two of them. Okay, some of you guys are gonna get a call. I love you. I want to come and see you, because the person is really addicted to your love. This person is addicted to your love. That's what I'm getting. Somebody is addicted to your love, but however, some of you guys gonna have to cut something loose here, especially this person, and that's what I see, and it's very, clear that this is happening today. So what's happening today is you guys are going to really explore with your joy. Everything you manifested come true. Some of you guys deeply wanted to know the truth about this situation so you could enjoy your accolades and your manifestations. A lot of you guys know that you've been a true soldier and know that this that your life is, a complete success, bottom line, at best. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys knew that, this person was trying to use, true things about you as an alibi to cheat. Because, it could, listen, the bottom line is this. It's, you guys need to know this person is addicted to your love, okay? Somebody is addicted to your love, even though they're doing snake things here. And this friend, you're just going to lose them point blank. And you're not losing anything but dead weight is what the higher realms are saying here. Yeah, you're not losing anything. This person is not a twin flame. You're losing dead weight, okay? They're only double-sided persons. Maybe you thought they were a twin. And what's so crucial about this is it's no shock to you, that they're dead weight. It's no shock. This is not a shock thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm shocking you. But the higher realm said this is what your energy is going through right now, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is get a suggestion from the higher realms for you, a special suggestion, a special note to leave on, and that'll be that. You hear me? Okay, this is a special message to my Taurus from the higher realms. You hear me? Taurus 514. All right, this message is to you. All right, happy birthday to you from the higher realms. We need you to know that you, all right, can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burdens of an old story. One in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around, Taurus. You can set yourself free. Woo! Even advocating for good, because of this experience requires your forgiveness, okay? To be effective. Forgiveness is never about condemning things or that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burdens. You hear me? Resentments and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right, Taurus? So imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it, Taurus. They're rooting for you in the higher realms. Everyone, all right, is rooting for you guys. Everyone believes in you and adores you in the higher realms. I cannot make that up. You hear me? And Taurus, they also want you to know that there are times that you get lost but refuse to see your part in things, right? It happens to everyone. So something feels familiar, but sort of off, right? If you're feeling confused, right, it's best to throw away that map you've been using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result, right? Okay, that isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath, Taurus, and open yourself to the truth. All right? A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that's shown up in your life. Yes, patterns. This is the right time right now, Taurus, to wake up and start again. By the way, Taurus, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. The higher realms love you, okay, so much. They really do. So they want you to be gentle with yourself, coming out of denial, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Don't put your foot in your butt, none of that, okay? So coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights, allowing your eyes to adjust. So carry on. Positive Taurus, you. Carry on, strong Taurus, you. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits you right now, Taurus. And that is that. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again, Taurus. Until then, Paulé, peace be unto you and within one.